said, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
For Cincinnati.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Easy.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set opposite. Green.
Setting him on the dive. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Design bootleg here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Set cut. Green down. 10. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
60 red, 60 yellow blue. Hut, hut.
They're going for this. Downfield to DK. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets them a 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Strike, check, strike, right, white. Steal, black.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Arizona.
To the air, Lance. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
3rd and just 2 to go. Taylor trying to run for this 1st. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Mahomes to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He finds space, middle of the field. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bengals 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The career is my estate when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Here's Mahomes now. Gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bengals have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass, Bryant. Looks great initially, but he is short of that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing again, Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Throw here, third down. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a fourth down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Dicker connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing his lands. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. The 30. The 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Let's go now. Ready?
That's complete right side. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hey, yo, hey, go. Hey, 57, 57. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game in the first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
Bengals 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Guard right. Down. Cut.
Looking to throw Lance. It is cut left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard. Before it stopped.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Lance. Lays out. What a catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
33, yellow, blue, black.
Lance. Brought in right side by Moore. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air, lands. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Slide, 97. Let's go now. 50, green. 43 rail, blaster, 6. Slide, blue. Set, go.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll go with a design keeper. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Blue, go. 60 red. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up in 2nd and goal. Here's Lance. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here, clock's running as they hustle to the line.
43!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And In a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Back to throw, Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Devon Holland comes up with it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 3 now.
Field, black. Let's go next.
Now it's Lance. This one's to Andrews out right. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Down.
Here's Lance now. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, they give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set.
They're throwing it. Completed to his running back. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kane, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Yellow, 22, smash. Claws red. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing this for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
The field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Black 40.
Looking in the air here. Andrews has it, working downfield. Has room down the left sideline. Mark Andrews. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Bengals 17. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw Mahomes. Mims with the grab. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Attack!
Kill! Turn up! Kill! Turn up!
Hey, 15! Yellow!
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
7-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow! Let's go on, 80! Hey, 57 color!
Taylor trying the left side. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
So first down from the 41.
41-yard line.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hero 15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Mims. It's inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Drive play straight ahead. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They're going play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Lance. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go.
They're going for this. Got TK. Complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Arizona.
Set. Ready.
Throwing is Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did. Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
after that prior incompletion. It's third down.
Ready?
Third and long for him here. Downfield to DK.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of the game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
That earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here. They're going to throw for it on fourth. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on fourth. Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This our last play of the quarter. Here he goes, third and long. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the fourth quarter up by a couple of scores too. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Down. 10 flat.
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Hey, I go, little lady. My side.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. My side.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow, yellow. My side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. No. 15. Hey, 57. My side.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Attack!
Third down. It's Mahomes. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Yellow! Yep, 80!
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air, lands. Hits his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books to me, I thought it made me richer.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
From the gun, Taylor was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
No throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete to Mims. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
5 more yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and 10.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
15. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lance. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
Here's Lance. He's got more once again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cardinals nearing their 6th win this season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. Smack, red, yellow, 20, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got TK, complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flash in your favor.